Hey folks, this is Rainer here from tradingwithrainer.com. Today is actually my first video analysis of the year of 2014, so hope you guys are actually doing great because I believe I wasn't around for the last couple of weeks because it was festive seasons and the markets was actually very quiet. Thus, I wasn't preparing any of the video analysis. But nonetheless, we are back in business in the year of 2014 and let's dive straight to the markets. So, as you've known, before I took a break off the new year, right? I was actually looking at the Aussie dollar, watching how price action will actually slowly turn bullish, right? So I'm actually looking at something interesting in the coming week. So this is the weekly chart of the Aussie dollar. So if you look at it previously, what happens is that this pair, okay, so we have some structural support coming at 96 and 97, which is this area here. Sorry if my lines flew off a little. Alright, so basically what happened previously was we had the bearish candle, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 weeks of a down move followed by a reversal. A green bullish candle, and price rallied hard and tested the previous high over here. Again, price came down 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4th week. It had another bullish candle and price retested the high over here. Similarly for here, down 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, 5 week. This week it had another bullish reversal. It came back and retest the high over here. So what I'm pointing out is that let's focus on the swing right now on our current week. What I'm seeing is actually that the price again, similarly, with a down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks, and right now we're starting to see a little bit of bullishness. The bulls are actually trying to fight back because we had 2 bullish weeks in a row. So is the downtrend for this pair over? Well, if you ask me, I would say that the bears are slowly losing steam, but I wouldn't be here to long just right yet. Alright, so looking at the daily chart, we could also draw a downward trend line, and it's very clear that it's already broken. No matter how you draw it, right? Those who want to draw it as an area, this downward trend line is already broken as price close higher for the week. So as also you can see that price tried to test this level, right? The 88 level once, twice, and thrice. Did not break lower. So this is a sign of weakness for the bears if you ask me. So for those of you who are on the sideline, I say it's good to be on the sideline because I'm actually looking for price to actually hit higher in the coming weeks. I will not long right now because I have no entry to take a long, but nonetheless my buy is actually shifting from the short side to the neutral, and now I'm slightly bullish on the Aussie dollar. So this pair will be something to watch for in the coming weeks. So no trade as of yet, but just a buyer's view to share with you guys for the Aussie dollar. The next pair we look at is the Canadian yen. Looking at the weekly chart again, it's very interesting to look at the price action of it because you see that price in the recent swing move up took 1 candle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You notice that the candles is getting smaller and smaller each time it tries to rally. So what this tells me is that the bulls are gaining traction ahead. However, it's nothing too excited to get about because the price is like slowly grinding forward instead of sprinting, dashing forward with big steps. What they're doing is actually taking small baby steps forward, which is actually, I would say, something to be careful. So what happened last week was that we had the bearish candle close much lower for the week. So what this tells me is that the bears are actually gaining momentum because if you look at the previous close of the week, the candle, it closed lower compared to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. Whatever the bulls took 7 weeks to achieve, the bears in 1 week did it, right? If you can see, it closed where the open was around 7 weeks ago. So this tells me that momentum is towards the downside. So what I'll do is I'll expect further downward movement for the Canadian yen. So areas where I'll be interested to get long once again because it'll be around this level, the 97.50 and 92 level. Because after all, if you look at the big picture, we are still in an uptrend, right? Needless to say, we have higher highs and higher lows. Here, here, here. And right now, price what it did was it started to range here, did a false breakout, it's coming back into the range. So higher high, high lows, long term is uptrend for the weekly chart, and thus I'll be looking to be a buyer around the 92 level. Okay, so I will not place a buy limit, but rather I will wait for bullish price action like a pin bar or bearish engulfing around the region before getting long. So that's my take for the Canadian yen. And the last pair I'll be looking at is the dollar Canadian. So this pair is not so much about entries or setup, but rather a discussion that I had going on my Forex Facebook group. So what I say is that usually if there's a pin bar that's formed against the trend, I wouldn't be too inclined to take it, because after all the trend is my friend. I wouldn't want to trade against it, even though the pin bar looks good. So an example I can highlight to you is that previously we had this uptrend coming up here, and we have this pin bar here. So what happened is that price managed to trade down lower before stopping those traders out who shot at this pin bar. Then it rallied higher, started to range. However, it formed another pin bar here in the middle of this uptrend here. So again, I said that, if you want to short, do be careful, because we are after all against the uptrend, and I actually advise against shorting unless you are very nimble, you use half size or trade for really quick profits. And look what happened again. What happened was that price hit slightly lower before breaking out and stopping those traders out who went short on the pin bar. So with that, I'd like to caution traders, whenever you trade those pin bar setups, you always trade in the context of the situation, meaning the trend, support, resistance level, and not just any other pin bar that you just see lying around. So you ask me, this pair right now is actually still an uptrend. I'll look to be buying around this area here, the 750, 7 even. So perhaps this level, if price provides a bullish price action confirmation, I'll be inclined to long here as well. So with that, that's all I have for this week Forex analysis. I hope you guys find it useful, and definitely have a great year ahead, alright? So thank you and good luck, good trading.